this is so for everyone listening, this comic came out in he's saying 2008, and it was a Thor comic, and I don't exactly know what's going on in it, but all I can say is that something in this looks very eerily similar to...
Some of these things just don't belong here.
Some of these things just don't belong here.
I'll tell you what it is. It's a cease and desist.
I have no idea how this is allowed, because... Like, I've seen Bionicle in DC comics, in like a Green Lantern comic, which makes sense because the original Bionicle comics were from DC.
It's written by Edward Moore.
But this is like something else. I've just never seen this before. That's Thor, God of Thunder, just hanging out.
Just on a Metru foot.
Just chilling on the
next
top
to
of
it.
a Metru foot. All right,
Next to it, at the
where's
least.
some of the other photos that get a little more revealing of what this could be? Here we go.
Yes.
So this looks definitely like Spinax from Max Lowson's Spinax set.
It's Nocturne, dude.
Well,
oh,
is
it's
this one
Nocturne. Yeah,
Actually,
it's
no.
Nocturne.
It actually is a Spinax head on a Maxillo's body.
That's what I've been saying.
It might actually, I think it actually might be a mix of Spinax, Nocturne, and Maxilos.
It's just kind of crazy.
That is what it is.
Because I got a Spinax head on me right now.
This next one looks even more like Spinax. I mean, this is like literally, as far as the design goes, obviously it's a little more enlarged, but like this is made of Bionicle pieces. I wonder how this came to be. Was the artist?
How was this even allowed?
I'll draw Maxillos. Wait, I can't draw Maxillos. Shoot, I had to give it something different. Oh, just give it Spinax's head. There we go. Haha, Marvel will never see that coming. And guess what? Marvel did not see that coming.
Does it have a Marvel wiki page?
Yes.
It does.
And no one's saying, yo, this is Bonkles in the desert or a wasteland. Dude, this is the one that looks like Nocturne. This is the one that looks like
somebody
Nocturne.
actually say something?
There's no hiding that. That is Maxilos' robot with the Spinax head.
Can you bring this up to Marvel and say like, yo, this is Lego property?
Or even better, go like, yo, this is DC property.
Or even better, this is a cease and desist.
This is just
It's
kind
kind
of
of late to do that. It's been too long.
Right?
Yeah. Because you can probably get one of the Ignition comics, showing off, like, Maxillos being drawn is like...
If bootleg Bionicles are able to be sold, there's probably a reason that they don't actually own the licensing to, like, even just the specific some of the pieces.
Yeah, they do not. Plus, honestly, I would just say, don't tell Marvel at all that this actually exists because the artist has to be a Bionicle fan if he went this far.
I want this in a Thor film. We got to talk to Taika Waititi.
Marvel, if you're watching this, and you're probably not, make this into the next Thor movie.
That's wild that it's in the comics. Like, that's so... They have to know.
Oh, that's a Metrofoot. Wow.
They have to know. I just feel like that's
How'd
totally...
that get by, huh?
As I said, I think,
know.
Can I propose my theory?
Yeah.
So, if you know anything about like the comic industry, it's very much, you have to get it done by a certain deadline. Very, strict stuff.
Right.
So I imagine what happened. He was probably sitting at home, and he had like no idea how he was going to build this robot called the Blood Colossus, or whatever the hell they were writing.
Oh, jeez.
So he was just like, picked up whatever toy his son had lying around.
It's 2008. It's 2008, so like he was probably writing it in 2007. His kid had Bionicle pieces lying around, and he built it.
I'm not saying he built it. I think it just might have been whatever. Like he just went in his like son's toy room or whatever. Picked it up and was like, all right, this will do.
Yeah, I think Yoshi Dude's onto something.
Hey, yo, this foot looking nice. I'm going to put it in
Hold on. I wonder if it would actually pop out on Google. What if he Googled, like Mechanical Titan?
Well, then again, Lego doesn't really care if you use Bionicle in anything anymore. So
this was 2008.
They don't care if you're not making money with it. But if you're making money with it, then they'll get mad.
Yes,
like every good company.
They'll send the hounds.
Ah, yes. One thing that I think a lot of people forget is that
it's like not profit, you're okay. If it's Marvel,
in
there might be some trouble.
In a lot of early Fantastic Four issues, there were Ultraman kaiju in there.
Yeah,
Like,
and like there is like the DC, the Green Lantern comic that had Bionicle in it, but that made sense.
The Bionicle coin in that other Green Lantern one.
Right, right.
But
And,
the
the fact that the
Bionicle
Bionicle
comics
comics were by
are
DC.
DC, right?
Yeah, they were. They
Yeah.
were made by DC.
Yeah, they were all DC.
Apparently
It was
there
probably
were.
just an Easter egg.
This is the DC.
They got-
This is the DC reference that was in Green Lantern
Lantern.
comic.
Oh yeah, that.
Multiple universes, and then there's literally Bionicle.
I love it.
That was
Yes.
crazy.
Yeah, not only that, but like,
Yeah, exactly that one.
Looks like Doom Guy almost too.
Yeah.
it does.
Oh yeah, I
due
remember that one.
Due to how like the DC universe is basically a combination of several multiverses and stuff like that, and it's not just one timeline.
Right.
It wouldn't make sense that there is probably a multiverse that is just with the Bionicle.